Hey, welcome back. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, today's topic, or this evening, I don't even know what time it is no more. Is it tomorrow?
Yes.
Hey, y'all. A superficial queen. Hey, she's in the house. Yeah, I came on kind of late. So, this video is going to be about reaching your potential or else. A lot of people fear not ever reaching their true potential or where they want to be in life or a relationship or whatever. They fear dying alone, unaccomplished, and whatever. So I want you to talk about that. I think there's also a point where people realize they have passed the point of no return and that it is too late for them. And so sometimes their lives start to take a downward spiral. So before you get to that point, which is the or else, you got to realize that you have a certain amount of time before you start feeling that or else. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. Um, right. Yay, I was hoping you'd get on before you went to sleep. Yeah, so once you get to that point, and when you start to feel that way, that means you need to start taking action and doing something constructive or meaningful to you, not to anybody else, but to you. Because you only have yourself to live with. So doing meaningful things for someone else does not satisfy you. It only satisfies other people. So you have to do for yourself that make you feel, things that make you feel accomplished and like you have reached your potential and that's something you can be proud of and A, B, C, and D, no matter what that is. It could be a child, it could be a career, it could be a business, it could be, decorating something. I don't know. But whatever it is, don't wait forever to start doing it. Thank you. Ahalam Jalamalove. I hope I said that right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Bye, Layla. Love you. Don't close the door all the way because the cat crazy. Right. You've been so unproductive lately. Yeah. The whole quarantine can make people unproductive, which is why you have to create things to do. Okay. So make sure that you're doing something every day that is contributing to something you're going to be proud of in the future. So whatever that may be, it could be build up ideas, businesses, writing something, drawing something, painting something, whatever you do, but you have to contribute to it every day because that's how people end up being upset and angry all the time because they feel like they wasted their entire life or they gave it away to someone else. And so, a lot of women who waste a lot of time with Dusties will feel this. Or a lot of women who wasted time at work and never, fulfilled the other side of her life that she wanted to feel this. So I wanted to say, or else you will forever regret it and, go in a downward spiral. Right. So I've seen and witnessed a lot of people that do this. You ever see those mean old people and then those nice old people? Okay. So the nice old people reached probably their potential or whatever they described as their potential. Those mean, grouchy, negative old people are the ones who didn't. The ones that wish they coulda, shoulda, woulda, or never got to where they wanted to be in life. And they're upset about it deeply. And because they got too old and now they're just stuck in the position in the life that they created for themselves. So that's why I always tell people, when you have your youth and your beauty, that's when you need to be executing it the most, because that's when you're going to be the most productive, get the most help, and reach your highest potential. Okay. So a lot of people will like, oh, I'll wait till I'm this old, or I'll wait till that, or I'll wait till after that. But while you're waiting, you're not doing anything. You're not working, you're not even working towards it. So, um, that's how you feel at 28. Yeah. So, a lot of people start feeling that, and then they start to feel down about themselves. Like, if you're not doing something every day to contribute to whatever it is you want to be remembered for, then you should start. You know, you gotta create something, because if you don't, you're gonna look back at your life and you'll be mad. So, whatever that is, that's what you gotta do. Mhm. Or else you're gonna be that mean, grumpy old person that nobody likes. Mhm. You said that's why you got a treadmill. That's good. So I don't even care if you don't have a direction or a purpose. You need to create one, no matter what it is. It could be temporary, but as long as you're working towards something, you can always, you know, change the path. But at least you're moving forward, um, and not staying stuck and not working towards nothing. Thank you, Bridget. You are always on time and truly a blessing to all. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. So yeah, you got to make sure you're working towards anything. It don't even matter if that's your true passion or whatever, because you can transfer all of whatever you're working on to something else later on, maybe. Okay. Um, it's kind of like when people go to college and they get like a bunch of credits towards, you know, whatever degree that they were trying to get, and then they switch degrees, but they could transfer them credits. It's kind of like that. So you need to be working towards something, savings, investing, or something. And then when you figure it out, then at least you have the money or the resources or the sugar daddy or the husband to kind of put you in that direction. Okay. Um, right. You feel a sense of purpose. What does it mean when someone doesn't take you serious, truthfully, even if you're truthfully mad at them? How to change this? You can't make someone else take you seriously. That's up to them. You know what I'm saying? Um, you have to be their version of what serious is or means to them. hmm What if you don't have the resources to get started in what you want? Get started in what you can. Stock market, you know, investing, savings, or something. Start in what you can. That's why, I wrote my book, How to Do What You Love, because you can start off with little of nothing and work your way up to something. Everybody wants to start off big and major, and that's why they fail, because they want to start off too big, and that's why they fail. So you have to start off small and learn your way around all the obstacles and stuff. And then you make your money and reinvest back into yourself until you become large. Then you have your money to do whatever you need to do. But you never start off big, because you are not 100% sure you want to put all your eggs in that one basket. hmm Should I stop fearing the possibility that people will bring up mistakes? Everyone that has ever been born and taken a breath on earth has made mistakes. After the mistake has been made and the lesson has been learned, you should be moving forward and on, or else you need to stay back there in the past and don't worry about your future. See? So, if you make a mistake and someone keeps bringing it up, then, you know, they're punishing you for whatever you did. And if you don't want to be punished anymore, then you know what to do. Thank you, Kaylin Sprinkle Sprinkle. My mom loves Dusties. It drives me insane how her to level up. She just maybe I'm enabling. She's beautiful and lost her career from Lyme. So potential. I'll tell her to if I don't know, like take her out with you, girl. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you. Take her out when um the quarantine is lifted. Y'all get dressed to go out together, mother and daughter. Okay. Your mother's always bringing up old mistakes, and I need to. Yeah, that means it's time to move out, baby. It means it's time to grow and go on your own way. Because they always say, when you reach a certain age, you can't live with your mother. You got to get up and go. It's time to go. hmm How to overcome fear living for myself? You shouldn't fear to live for yourself because you only have yourself. So who else are you going to live for? Right. If you don't have anyone else to live for, then you can only live for yourself, right? Mhm. How do you build your discipline without backsliding? Um, Picture the outcome first and work backwards. How did you reach your goal? What did you do before you reached your goal? What did you wear? Where were you? What did you look like? What did you do to get there? So retrace it back to where you are now and then take those steps towards the goal. And that way you have a map and you've seen the results, and so you'll be more motivated to move on. But discipline is a choice. Discipline is a choice. Anything that's going to make you stray off your path, get rid of it. Like if you're trying to lose weight or level up, take drinking away, take doing certain things away that will not allow you to put extra calories in your body. You gotta like stop one habit. You gotta stop several habits to stop one habit. hmm Right. I don't if they don't take me seriously, I don't really care because I don't it doesn't matter to me. When I mean business, I'm gonna start acting. I'm not gonna keep talking, you know? Action speaks louder than words. Mhm. Your family is African. You feel like it would hurt your mom so much if I try to leave. Her energy is really chaotic. Okay, well, um, of course it's gonna hurt someone, but they'll get over it. Okay, they'll forgive you if they love you. Just got to do what's best for you sometimes. Okay. Um, can you level up after being with someone for over a year? Um, with another person, if they already know who you are after a whole year, it's gonna kind of be hard unless you know you have like a drastic change and they treat you a lot different. Thank you, Tanya. I'm generally too nice on dates. How to be more assertive tips. Um, have standards and don't stray from the standards. You know, just have standards. You all know them people that are super extra picky and they're not going to a certain place. They're not doing this and they're not doing that. They might be nice, but they have standards where they draw the line. So have some standards and implement them. That's that's all I can tell you. Like sprinkle, sprinkle. Stop being so nice. Stop being a people pleaser and be a self pleaser. Why do I keep attracting Dusties? Other guys approach me sometimes, but still. Um, Maybe you need to level up on a higher level and stop hanging around places where Dusties hang out. Um, that's what I always say. Like, go somewhere where dusties don't hang out. You know, wear clothing that dusties are afraid to approach. Right. I have to blow the screen up so I can see the words. There we go. My thing, don't be dusty tooth self. Right. People pleasers get nowhere. They don't. Why are people much harder on their daughters than their sons? Because they don't want you to get taken advantage of, and they know that people will prey on you, and so you have to be smart and wise. They hold back. Why do they hold the daughters back so much that it backfire? They don't hold me back, baby. It's up to you to do what you got to do. Wild 23, sprinkle, sprinkle. Hi, Miss Shira. Looking lovely as usual. Oh, thank you. Everybody's always talking about their parents. Get a job and work, or get a sugar daddy, or do something and leave. You know, if you're gonna depend on them, you can't complain on them. That's their power over you until you become self-sufficient. Yep, just that's what you got to do. I'm trying to get a sugar daddy, my mom. Is it weird going into a bar by yourself? Nope, did it every time. I prefer going out by myself when I was single. You never know who you're going to meet. You don't have to wait for somebody who is ready to leave, or if they're ready to leave too early. You don't have to. I hate all of that. That's why I come and go when I please. Mhm. Right. If you wanna, what? If you wanna be grown, move out. How to genuinely hurt a man, like really hurt him. Um, take his money, all of it. You have a hard time letting go of your ex. Well, y'all already know the trash can story, so I don't need to tell it again. But you know the story. Um, does he have a hard time letting go of you? I'll put this in a nicer way since people say I'm too mean. Thank you, XOXO Sprinkle Sprinkles. Please do a video on outfit ideas for freestyling. Girl, anything that look good on you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't freestyle anymore. I'm married. Um, anything feminine and cute. I always say wear a dress or a skirt. Very feminine. And you said be mean to you. Girl, you don't want me. See, now y'all want me to be mean. Um, you don't have to let go of your ex. He already let you go. You see? So it's not that you have trouble letting go. And I always tell this to women. You gave more than he gave in the relationship. So you still feel like he owes you something, or that, there's something that you didn't get out of it that you're still craving because you probably put more energy and effort in and more dedication in than he did. So it's not really that you can't let him go, it's that you feel like you've been cheated and you got the bad end of the deal. Okay. So my trash story. I often whenever someone asks me this, I say, well, how can you want someone back who threw you in the garbage can and put you in the back of the dump garbage truck and said goodbye? Once they break up, or once it's over and they move on or they don't want you anymore, that would be good enough for me to just move on because you can't force someone to be with you. That's kind of like being a pygmy. And if they throw you away, they're not gonna treat you right if they get you back or if you force them to take you back. They're not gonna treat you right. They're gonna treat you even worse because they didn't want you back in the first place. You see? So it's just going to go in a downward spiral. And you'll never reach your true potential, and he'll never reach his true potential because he doesn't think that he wants to be with you and you have not created yourself to be out of his league. You see, whenever you get dumped by a man, you're supposed to level up out of his league so he can never get you back. So you can always move on and up onto better. Okay? So you got to do that. Don't focus on him, focus on your level up and how you're going to be way out of his league if he even thought about trying to get you back. Right? How to exactly start the level up journey and with low come. Oh, girl. Well, I'll get dragged for suggesting the Dollar Tree, but they have a really good makeup section right now. I did a Dollar Tree makeup challenge on my beauty channel, Ashira Star, and you can really, clean up in the Dollar Tree with some makeup. Maybe go shopping in your own closet, make new outfits on Poshmark with what you already have in your closet and put together new outfits. But you take about $10 and really get you a full face of makeup at the Dollar Tree. So, like they have Elf, Wet and Wild, the same stuff they sell at like Walgreens. So, yes, I shop at the Dollar Tree. I shop at Walgreens, Walmart, Target, Saks, any store that I choose to shop at. But I feel that people that are trying to level up um, and they're on a budget, definitely go check out the Dollar Tree because sometimes they get makeup in from drugstores and they have like $5 makeup for $1. Right. Mm-hmm. um, you miss shopping. I know. Thank you. I have another vlog coming out and I have a little satire in it. I just have to do the voiceover. Y'all gonna laugh. Um, your parents messing when you're dating, and I feel like they'll sabotage it by asking him for money or something. Then don't introduce him. Date two people. Introduce the one you don't want. Okay, and then tell your parents you're going out with him, but you're really gonna go with the other one. Right. The quarantine is making you go cray cray, girl. You better get some fresh air or do something. Don't go crazy. Go get my book, The Wisdom of SheRaSeven, on Amazon. The only threat anyone has is not reaching their potential. That's where I got the topic for today. So reach your potential. I don't care what it is, whether it's the body potential that you want to meet, the level of look that you want to meet, the level of career or business or relationship that you want to meet. You got to meet it because if you don't, you'll always regret it. Like you'll watch everybody else and then you'll be like, well, when is it my turn? Well, when is it my turn? And then you'll blame the people that you feel got in your way when the entire time you could have put yourself first, right? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Crowned by Coco. Shira, love you and all the that you do. I'm scheduled for a mommy makeover in less than 2 weeks. Please sprinkle me with abundance and successful, complicated free surgery. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Good luck. Is that a major? I know that's a major surgery, so stay healthy, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Good luck. Wish you all the best. Thank you, El Trijo. Talking to potential sugar daddy for 2 weeks, and I've been following all your tips, but he did not contact me at all yesterday. What do I say next time he calls? Say hello. Sugar daddy does. Thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. Sugar daddy does not mean boyfriend. It doesn't mean you're in a committed relationship. It don't mean he got to check in. It doesn't mean he owes you a phone call. He's a potential sugar daddy, not even a sugar daddy. You see? So y'all have to stop mixing up potential sugar daddies with boyfriends and somebody that you're in a relationship with. This is the problem. You know, y'all get too attached too quick. And that's why stuff don't work out. So, where's your other one? How come the other one ain't calling you? Gotta have two, baby. How do you reach your highest potential? By working towards it every day to where you are happy and satisfied that day. You know how some people are so lazy and they spend the whole day doing nothing, and then they look up and the day is over and they feel unaccomplished and like they wasted their whole day. Don't end each day like that. Have done something that you're happy about. I don't care what it is. It could be cleaning out a closet, cleaning out email. As long as you're contributing something towards whatever goal you have, you should be good. But do it every day. Don't skip a day. Um, do it every day, at least something towards your goal. And that way it'll motivate you to do it again and again and the next day until you reach the goal. Right? Do people not motivate themselves? No, and a lot of times it's due to substances, like people drink, people smoke weed, people eat too much. And so a lot of that stuff just makes you tired a lot or lazy or want to sleep. So you end up wasting a lot of energy and time. So if you are goal oriented, if you have something that you're really trying to accomplish and do, you know, try to, not do as much alcohol or drugs, whatever, because that will make someone unmotivated real quick. Right. Hmm. That's good. That's good. What do you think of abusive parents who have power over you yet make you feel guilty about it? I would cut them off and be gone. Like, honestly, I have no guilt behind any of those type of things because when I am grown and I only have me, then I'm going to look back on my life and see that I never did anything. And I'm going to suffer again, just like I was suffering then. So I would take control of my own life and not care. And if those parents truly loved me, they would let me go. You see? So I wouldn't take the abuse. I would level up, go get a job, go get a sugar daddy, go do something, and I would be out. You can't allow anybody to do that to you. Okay. I would never do that to my children. Of course, I probably won't want them to leave me because I love them, but I can't keep them for myself. They are their own people. So go be your own person, right? If you keep asking me, I'm going to tell you the same thing. Just be selfish, baby. They'll forgive you. Okay? Is your mother still taking care of your grandmother? Right. Um, she said cut off toxic people. Right. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being selfish. As long as it's for a good cause and a good reason, your sanity. You need to save your sanity. Your mom is taking care of your grandma. She is 104. It's too much work. I don't know. Like, that's a lot. That's a very high age. She made it to 104. Your mama gonna make it to at least 100. So you're gonna be taking care of your mama the rest of her life, baby. Maybe get you a sugar daddy and hire a nurse and go. Hire a nurse to come on in. Just make sure you check up on her and be like, okay, is everything good? Is everything good? Okay, wonderful. Hmm. You told your family not to count on you for anything. It's good for you. Just let them know in advance. Look, I ain't got it. I won't have it, and I'll never have it. Don't come asking. I'm broke for now and in the future. I'm broke now and in the future. That means nope. It's okay to say it like that. That means don't bother me. Thank you, Deanna. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I remember I had a friend that told me that straight up, and I was like, respect, because you don't have many people that's that straightforward. She said, look, she was a Pisces too, so I understood. Thank you, Cody. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You look so cute. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My friend said, look, I'm not one of those friends that help people move. I don't loan people money, all the stuff that people don't really want to do. And blah, 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 blah. So don't ever ask me to do those things because the answer will be no. I'm just telling you right now. So that's how a lot of people should start off their friendships or tell their family members. And they can't be mad at you because you came correct when nobody was in need. So it's not like you let them down. Do it before they even ask, baby. I can't help you. I will never be able to help you. I'm sorry. Don't ever ask me to help you to move. Don't ever ask me to help you to pay any bills. I'm broke and I'm probably too lazy to get up and go do it. So set yourself up. Girl, you better hire some movers. But if I ever have to move, it's gonna be sad. I got too much junk. I'm gonna have to just set the house. No, I'm gonna have to hire some people. A lot of people. Shoot. Um. Then they look at you crazy. I don't care. At least I'm not doing what I don't want to be doing. How can I stop competing and comparing with other women? I feel anxious all the time because of this. Um. Look the best that you can look on your own. I don't compete with other women. I don't hang out with other women. So I don't have anything to compete with. I'm married, I got kids, but when I was young, I never competed. I just looked the best that I could look. I didn't want to look like this person or that person. That person looked like this, then I look like that because not everybody wants the same woman, you know? So just level up on your level. Look the best you can look and stop hanging around people that make you feel insecure if that's how you feel around them, right? Mhm. Mhm. You think a guy will think a woman is a loser if she doesn't have friends? No, he'll probably be thankful because ain't nobody in the way, and he can probably get in closer. Okay. Mhm. I had a woman try to tell me how to act around, and I told her we were officially acquaintances. Congrats. uh, I've always I had a hangout friend. Y'all just need a hangout friend. That's it. It's not like a real friend. It's a hangout friend. That's all you need. I think a lot of women don't realize that there's different levels, like you said, acquaintance. Like there's your childhood friend that you could tell whatever to. Then there's your hangout friend. That means you only call them when you want to hang out, and that's it. They don't know nothing about you that much. Y'all just hang out, and that's it. So learn what type of friends to have, and don't mistake the hangout friend for your childhood best friend or whatever. Um, mhm. Just have a hangout friend and then go home and be free. Mhm. You needed to hear that? Mhm. Like, I don't know. I have kids, so my kids are my friends. And I have childhood friends, I have sisters, I just have a lot of people that are cool, and we just, we keep in contact, we talk, but I'm not like all on the phone with people all the time because I'm too busy and, you know, creating my own stuff. I don't know. But when I was young, we were just always out partying and hanging out. It was fun, but that's all that was. Your husband is your friend. I think when you get to a certain age, you don't even need that validation anymore. 'Cause you're good. You should never be friends with your kids. I'm always friends with my kids, but I'm also their mother. Bronze, pearl, sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, we're not, Mandy. We don't have that problem. Like, there's a there's a strict line. When they cross it, they know they crossed it. We don't let them cuss us out, baby. We don't let them do all of that. They ain't friendly like that. Mhm. Uh, um, you say you sure Sasha crosses it regularly. Actually, she doesn't. Sasha has much respect for her mother. Mhm. Thank you, Autumn. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Paying my tithes. Love you, Shira. Many blessings. Oh, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. You struggle with looking too friendly. I want to look more intimidating so I can stop attracting dusties and leeches and mess. Dark eyebrows, baby. Y'all know how I look when I put them Angry Bird eyebrows on. Get the painting. Just some Angry Bird eyebrows. Get you number 5 on Level Up Cosmetics eyebrow pencil, girl. Number 5. It's black. Draw them brows in. The brows will change your whole face. Y'all see some of my eyebrows. I have natural brows one day, Angry Bird eyebrows one day. Brows will change your life. I don't know, maybe you need a different shape, maybe a villain arch, but change the shape of your brow. Put on a dark eyeliner, or, you know, just make a more intense eye. That way you can do like this when they start acting stupid. Right. Get them brows working. People won't think you look nice if you got the angle going. Ah, Sasha had me dying when she was going in on chapstick. Yeah, girl, Sasha's a mess. Mm-hmm. 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 Smoky eye works great. Yeah. What are some good clothing websites? Anywhere that you like their style of clothing. Some people have different styles. So depending on like whatever your style is. Mhm. I don't like I like shopping at the mall. I don't really like shopping online that much. But if I have to shop online, I've gotten clothes from like Shein or Boohoo or something like that. Mhm. Look look them in the eye and let them know. Yep. So, we got to reach our true potential. So, a lot of people think they have all the time in the world, but they really, I started working on my goals. Let me see what I really wanted to accomplish and do when I was, I think it was 2014. Yeah, on my YouTube channels. And I really put energy and effort into those. And I also did other things at the same time. So I built like several channels plus a couple of online businesses, but I worked towards it every day when I felt like it. So now, like, I feel like, yay, I finally did what I wanted to do. So I don't have any of those regrets. Now, like now you make a new one. Now you have a new goal to reach. So whatever that new goal is, now you have something else to work towards. Yep, Shein is cheap. Unless the sugar daddy is taking you shopping, save your money, girl, because he ain't gonna care what it look like as long as it look good. Actually, Shein is they have some clothing that are higher priced. It just depends on what you purchase. Yeah. They have some cheap stuff and then some decent stuff. Hmm. And see, the thing is, in order to reach your true potential, you have to know what you want, not guess, not ask other people, but know what you really want. So you gotta take some time to think about that. Um, Shira is the plug and not the middleman. All these stores get their merchandise from somewhere. Yeah, they all order from like the same factory in China. Mhm, mhm. Um, mhm. Boohoo is kind of nice. I liked a lot of their dresses. They have cute dresses. Hmm. Okay, so I'll tell y'all what I'm working on now. Of course, I always have books and cosmetics and stuff, but um, the next thing that I plan on doing is, just I'm working on my vlogs right now. I'm trying to get my vlog game strong because they're fun to do. They take a lot of effort and energy, so that's why I really appreciate when y'all watch them and thumbs them up because it really helps me want to do more. And when this quarantine is up, I'm gonna be out there doing some weird stuff or whatever. I'm gonna be out there. I need the motivation though. Thank you, Luna Sprinkle Sprinkle. One of the men who take care of me sent me 2K for a business class I lied about. I plan on doing something else with the money. There, they way to fake it. Yep, just say you paid for an online business class and stay yourself at home. Use the money to do something else. Um, say it's an online class, girl. With COVID, I don't know. It's at home. We go to Zoom meetings every day on class. Mhm. Um, you want to go to pink sand beaches of Bermuda? Oh, that's nice. How do you stop being shy? It really stops me from doing anything. I was shy. I was shy when I was younger. Girl, it took me some tequila, some wine. Sometimes you have to break out of your shell. Mhm. Sometimes you just got to break out of that shell, loosen up. You have very little experience with men, especially going on dates. You're in your late 20s. Um, Shot of tequila, baby. Y'all are too uptight. Y'all need to loosen up. Y'all need to have fun. This is supposed to be fun. Not You're not supposed to be nervous. It's supposed to be fun. Dating is supposed to be fun. Leveling up is supposed to be fun. Take a few sips, baby. I don't know. I don't drink, but when I was shy, when I was nervous, I take me a few sips. Long time ago, yep. Y'all are in y'all's 20s. That's what that's for. Okay. hmm Oh, you say Sasha has a good singing voice. Yeah. Thanks. What's my thought on egg freezing? Ugh. I mean, if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. Just do what you got to do. Huh? I just stopped listening to trap music altogether and further help. uh, What? I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think that has to do with how you think. If you think positive and work towards what you want. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Carmen Mitch. She said my start a business book is good. Thank you. Mhm. I'm 22 and my mom keeps complaining to me about her dusty and things that only she can control. I'm an empath, so I want to help, but now I'm just trying to level up and live my best life. Girl, be straight up. Tell her like I tell her. Girl, he dusty. Let him go. Maybe if you tell her, she'll listen. Like, girl, why are you dealing with the dust? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, they're moving pretty quick. How do I explain to my family that my sugar daddy bought me a luxury car and I don't have a job and the judgment? Interesting. How would I do that? How old is your sugar daddy? And how old are you? Mhm. Right. I would say I got a job as a personal assistant and they're making me drive their car. That way I can leave whenever I want to because oh, I'm working. I'm working. hmm Oh, we fell in love. And then that's all you got to tell them. Congrats on your car. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mhm. Book what? Right. He's 60? Better tell him that's your job. Like, "Oh, I'm a personal assistant, and I have to pick them up in this car. I have to keep it clean, get it washed, get it gas, so they just let me keep it. They have so many cars. It's just a rich family. So I gotta go because they're calling me." Toodaloo. That's my job, and explains the job, the car, and the money. I mean, explains why you're gonna leave whenever you need to leave, the car, and your money. Oh, where did you find how did you begin your cosmetic line? Research, Google, initiative, ambition, seeking knowledge. You must have the drive, baby. You must have the drive, or else it's not for you. I teach that. I think I said that in my book. If you need someone to drag you to your goal, that's not your goal, right? So seek information and you shall find. It's all about thinking and taking the first step. If you don't take the first step, then all the other steps, they're going to be harder each time. Hmm. So, your potential means also your happiness too. Like, think they should do or where they should be at this time in life. No, your potential means where you are happiest at and most thriving. So if you're thriving and you're like happy and you're doing exactly what you want to be doing, then you have reached your potential. Um, yeah, the books are in Kindle format as well. Yep. They're all in ebook form or there's one that's not in ebook form, but the rest are. No, there's one that's not in paperback, but everyone is in ebook form. What did he do for you to want to? Oh, y'all talking to each other. Man offered to help you get a new car, discounted because his friend owns a dealership. Should I be offended? Yes, go or get back on the bus. I would, girl. It's a car. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get your car. You know, like people are gonna try to get discounts. That's how they keep their money. It's a car. Everybody wheels and deals with cars. Um, mhm, correct. What camera and light do you use? I'm on a MacBook Air laptop, and I bought this light from Amazon. It's like, I don't know, one of them photo lights. It was like $20, 30 dollars or something. It's cheap. Girl, Amazon. Uh-huh. So yeah, you got to reach your true potential, your highest potential, and that way, like if you have kids, they'll have an example to watch, and they won't have an excuse of as to why they don't know how to do something or how to reach goals or how to set goals because they'll be watching you the whole time, and because that's how I did it. Like my mom was an entrepreneur, I watched her open several businesses. I watched her excel in all of them beyond what anybody ever thought. And it wasn't her teaching me anything, it was me watching her and understanding that if she can do it, I know I can do it, because your kids always think that they know everything, or they're more advanced because they're young and more savvy and technology and stuff. So when children see that you reach your potential, they can reach higher. So that's why I also think that if you don't have kids, that's fine, but still you want to be proud of yourself somewhat. What's a good investment? Um, what kind of, like, the stock market? You talking about stock market? Right. Girl, pick everything that has to do with the coronavirus. Girl, invest in the funeral business, SCI, SCI. Invest in Beyond Meat because they finna. A lot of people getting ready to start buying Beyond Meat because they know that meat messed up. Invest in pharmaceutical companies because they're finna come out with some type of medication. Thank you, cutie pie, sprinkle, sprinkle. I dated my boss, doctor, and we broke up. He has always messed around with other assistants at the office. He is the only male. I've been trying to stay looking good, going to work, but at this point, I feel like I'm chasing. Yep. Start dating somebody else. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But as soon as he thinks he don't have you anymore, that's when he's gonna make you his in the public eye. Ask to get off early, look cute, take your lunch break somewhere, act like you're going to meet somebody. They always want what they cannot have. Don't tell him though. Deny, deny, deny. Allow him to assume, but never admit. Okay? Never admit, allow him to assume. Okay? You'll be fine. Unless he just does that and not take anyone seriously. Mhm. How to prepare for a husband, kids, and date during the quarantine in my early 30s. Girl, how to prepare for a husband, level up, get your looks together. Whatever you can do to improve how you look before all this is over. So when you step out, men will flock to you. That's what you need to be doing. Whatever that is, leveling up, practicing your makeup, your hair, diet, workout, whatever, skin, nails, whatever you need to be doing to catch somebody when you step out. Do all of that. You got all the time in the world. What is the challenge of young people today? I think laziness. Like, not laziness as far as like getting up to do something, but thinking. They have a lazy thinking. That's what I've noticed. You got to tell people how to think now. Like, I'm an old lady, but when I was young, like, you actually, like, when I was young, this is how old I am. We had to look up stuff in encyclopedias and books. We had to get up and get a dictionary and find the word that we were trying to find the definition to. Y'all, I'm old. But then you have somebody who will ask you a question that they could have asked Siri or Google. And then still, when they don't get the answer, they won't even go and Google it. So I think their thinking is very lazy, and I just hope that they realize that. Uh, hmm. It's hard to not gain weight right now, even if I work out. I'm steady and active, and the rest of the day at home. then eat less. You don't have to eat as much if you're not burning that many calories. Food is energy, so don't eat like you're gonna eat if you're not on quarantine. Cut one meal out. Yeah, cut a meal out. Why do you need 3 meals a day if you're gonna sit at the house? Eat breakfast and maybe lunch and then skip dinner. You said you slim thick. You ain't gaining nothing, girl. You're lucky. Uh-huh. Can you post what you eat in vlogs? Girl, I don't eat that, and I don't eat anything that interesting. I eat to not be hungry. So whatever that is what I'm grabbing. Like, what I eat today. Some cereal with oat milk and what else did I eat? Some two little bitty mini vegan chocolate cookies that are about this little. And a few chips and hummus. That was good. And then James cooked some potatoes with like onions, bell peppers, and he seasoned them up real good and chopped them up. And I ate that. So basically, all carbs. So I really just, and it was like this much potatoes. I really just eat to not be hungry. I don't just sit there and eat giant meals unless I'm cooking something out that the kids ask me for, and then I don't eat and all that because I'm not doing anything to burn it off. So it's just gonna build up. How long have you been live? I don't know. Probably not that long. When is it right time to listen and the right time to spiel? I don't know what that means. What are social media etiquette? Get a whole another alias social media and just post um, family, pets, and silly memes. Have an alias. It's have an alias, girl. You see, I don't know why so many people want to expose all of their stuff to people like that they first meet. Like if you meet somebody, you start dating, everything you've ever posted, everything online. If you tell them your name, your social media, they're gonna find it and they're gonna go look and they're gonna judge you. And one thing might tick them off and they might not call back. So I suggest lying and changing and creating a fake social media profile. Um, and yeah, I don't think people should know all your business. I really don't. And they don't need to know all the business. You need to give them a story, and that's what they need to go by. uh, hmm Any advice for divorcees? Y'all are the same as a single person, except either you're getting alimony or a house, or the cost of splitting a house. I don't understand why it matters if you're divorced. You're single now, baby. Just say I'm single. Who cares about the divorce? Like, just say I'm single, baby. I would never say I'm divorced. I would always say I'm single because you are single. If you're divorced, you are single. You don't hold the title of being divorced. So celebrate your new singlehood. Go out and have fun, right? Mhm. Do I think social media is a good tool for young generations watching here? Yeah, I do, because you can make money. Um, mhm. If I were 35 and living in the hood with 12K savings, no man, what would be the first step you would have taken? Hmm. Do you have a job? First of all, do you have income? If you have income, move, baby. That's the first thing I would do. Take that savings and move because you cannot thrive in such an environment. Hmm. Thank God I haven't married yet. Yeah. So yeah, meet your true potential and don't hang around people who's not trying to meet theirs because they will take you down or distract you from your stuff. If you have two people working towards something, or two people that hang out together that are goal oriented and whatever they're doing, don't have to be the same thing, but you don't need to be hanging around losers anymore. You got to drop losers if you're trying to reach higher. And I know that's sad to say, but that's just what you got to do. You know, drop losers so that you can reach your potential because there's nothing worse than looking up in 20 years and being with the same losers that were doing the same thing 20 years ago. Okay. Um, you're supposed to change, you're supposed to improve, you're supposed to level up. You're not supposed to be the same exact person doing the same exact thing that you were doing 5 years ago, not even 2 years ago. You're supposed to be moving forward, right? Can't be doing the same thing. If you're doing the exact same thing, you didn't do something right. You said losers will cling on when you're doing well, right? No, they won't, because I'm ghosting. Women are way too nice because men would drop them in a second. Like if men were leveling up and they had a dusty, they had a dusty friend that was making them look bad. Look, man, I can't hang out with you no more. You gotta go. You gotta go. I'm busy, man. But women have so hard of a time saying no, and they get stuck and they have to drag dead weight around. That's dragging them down, and that's why it's hard for people to reach their potential because they're too nice. Thank you, Boo Boo Kitty Sprinkle Sprinkle. You just gotta say no and move on. You know, don't be afraid because it'll feel so good afterwards. Imagine that. Now you're free. You're like, I don't care. I'm free now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. What is your favorite movie? This is it. Michael Jackson, dude. I don't really have a favorite movie, like movie. Hmm. What if a Dusty changes, get his own business, and starts making money? But I told him I won't help him build. He should himself. Should he be trusted afterwards? Girl, when a Dusty come up on some money, you can't trust him as far as you can spit. He can't wait to get some money, girl. What does it mean if his ex-girlfriend tries to add you on social media? It means that you should have had an alias page and you should probably block her. She's probably trying to show you something on her page. She's probably trying to show you something. Okay. Okay. That means go look on her page. Mm, okay. How to stop caring less about what a man in you're in a relationship with thinks. Um, have your own life. Be doing something productive that is going to occupy you so that you don't sit around and think about what he thinks because you're too busy having your own thoughts. You know, give him time to miss you. Hmm. Broke up with an ex of 4 years because he did not give me a ring. 1 year later, he what? Hmm? Dang, this comments went really fast. Did you delete it? Hmm. Okay. Well, sorry about that. So, how to show a cynic how beautiful the world is? Um, why is that your job? Are you getting paid to do that? Okay, but why is that your job? Like, are you doing volunteer work or something? Like, because to me, that sounds like you're putting in a lot of extra effort and not getting paid. I don't care how they see the world. Unless it's my child, then if it's my child, I will teach her about how to only think about what you want and not what you don't want because you will attract it. Your ex just got married and had a kid and keeps telling he misses you. Girl, he misses he misses something else, girl. He wanted to come sleep with you, girl. And then he'll be right back with his wife. They all do that. Like a lot of men will do that before the marriage, shortly after the marriage. They don't get married and stop cheating. They like because I have a lot of people that get consultations and they tell me the same thing right before a man gets married and right after he gets married is when he feels like he's being trapped, so he try to reach out and grab whatever will let him grab. So I don't know, like he didn't miss you enough to marry you. Okay, he didn't miss you enough to marry you, give you a ring. So I don't know what to tell him. Right, he's not worth. Yeah, I'm gonna pull off. What do you prefer? Expect the unexpected or expect the expected? Girl, that's too much work. I'm just gonna be. You must be bored. I am the unexpected. Hmm. Yeah, be the unexpected. How about that? How would you handle a needy spouse? Suggest hobbies. A needy spouse. Girl, give him a job. Give him a project. I want a deck built. I want a garden built. I need you to build me a square garden. This is what you got to go pick up from the hardware store. Give him a project, and he won't be needy anymore because he won't be coming around if you keep giving him projects. Girl, give him projects when he come around. When he come around, oh, let's look at decks. Oh, let's look, girl. We trying to look at home improvement stuff or whatever, decor. And he gonna be like, "Ooh, gotta go." Look at stuff he don't like. He'll exit fast. Pew, he'll go find something to do. Career man programmer, but extrovert. Okay. All men, what? Older men of means are not on dating apps. That's right. So how do you mentally prepare as a wife knowing all men cheat? Just like a man mentally prepares that you gonna drain his wallet and be over emotional and want to talk all the time when they just want to watch TV. The same way, baby. Oh, we don't talk anymore. We don't spend enough quality time together. You don't take me out anymore. The same way, baby. Y'all. I do so many consultations when women actually ask me the same question, and I say, y'all are married. He's comfortable now. He's not trying to impress you anymore. You're all over him all the time. You're an emotional wreck. You're probably getting on his last nerve. Women have this thing in their mind where they think they're supposed to be all lovey-dovey and emotional and extra and holding their man's hand every time they sit down on the couch and watch TV with him. That will drive anybody insane. So, that's why I always say, have your own hobbies, have your own life, give them time to miss you and actually still chase you during your marriage. Is it, you know, uh, how do you respond into body shaming? Um, well, if I'm successful and I think I look good, they not shaming me because I don't care. It's all in what you feel about yourself. It's not what they say. It's about how you view yourself. So if you think you look good, then you look good. If they want to body shame you, let them body shame you. You can account shame them. You can say, you can shame something else about them if that's what you want to do. But as long as you don't believe it, then it's not really true. Okay. As long as you don't personally believe it, then it's not real for you. hmm Wallet shame. Right. hmm Account shame. I was told my diet was extreme, but they are losing weight. Eleanor. But they I was told my diet was extreme, but girl, why do y'all care so much? I don't even understand this. Like, who cares? Do y'all really sit here and think about what other people are saying? Or do y'all really sit here and think about what other people think of you? You could be doing so much more. And by the next time that they see you, you'll be surpassing them. What are y'all doing? I would be trying on clothes, taking selfies, posting them up, practicing my makeup, posting on Instagram. And when the next time they see me, they ain't gonna talk about my diet. They're gonna be on my diet. How about that? Okay. Take action. Stop caring. Do you. Y'all spend way too much time worrying about what somebody ain't paying no bills thinks about you. Level up. When you have time to sit there and think about what other people think, that means you have too much time. Do something with it. Get up and go level up. Practice your makeup. Practice your walk. I don't know. Take a bubble bath. You know, plan something out. Think about what you're going to do next. What are you going to wear tomorrow? Clean out your closet. Do something that is constructive, so you don't have time to think about. what some people that aren't doing anything for you think. Like, it's such a waste of time, right? If I sat and worried about what every single person thought about me, I would never do anything but sit and think. Right. I need a beauty rest. Good night. Good night. Have a good night. Do you think young and old men cheat no matter what? Girl, sir, ma'am. Oh, Olivia. Okay. I thought you was another person earlier. Um, I don't want to say all because some men may not be attractive or rich enough to cheat. But if they are, then I'm never gonna bet my life that they won't. Does that make sense? Would you bet your life that whatever man you end up with won't cheat? There's your answer. So it's that simple. If you would you bet your life on it? No, then that's the percentage. Okay. Um, how would I respond to constructive criticism? With a compliment to myself, baby. I know I look good. With a compliment right back to myself. Oh, well, you should do this and you should do that. Okay, well, it costs this much. Are you paying? Well, you should change this and you should change that. Why, thank you. I think I look great, but I'll take into consideration what you think about me. Oh, took it into consideration. Don't agree. Hmm. So, you paying for it? That's what I'm asking. You paying for it? It's on you. Sure, then come on, let's go. Um, do you forget or forgive? Um, I get paid, baby. I need payment for forgiveness. You have to pay for your forgiveness around here. If you do something wrong to me, I need gifts, money. You got to buy that forgiveness, and they won't forget because they're gonna have to spend some money. Mhm. That's how you got to do that. Don't forgive, you make them pay, literally with money. Pay with interest, right? Me, I think just get a real time. Oh, y'all are talking to each other. So in a relationship, if you don't think your relationship is reaching the potential that you wanted it to reach, most people have like this fantasy about how their relationship should be. Don't do that because at any time people can change their mind at how they feel the relationship is going. So if you get stuck thinking a certain way, then you're going to be miserable because you don't have the capacity to change your mind. Everyone should be able to change their mind along the way. You know, some people are very fixed and stuck, and that's why they have issues because they can't change along the way. Okay. Um, so don't be too fixed. What's wrong with not trusting men? Nothing ain't. Most men don't trust women. Hey, Shira, I've been ghosting my sugar daddy because I think he is not enough. But after 2 weeks, I'm bored and he always takes me back. I'm confused. That's because you're not his girlfriend. I told y'all, I don't know. I need to write a book. A sugar daddy is not a boyfriend. Like literally, your sugar daddy ain't your boyfriend. I'm going to put it just like that. Of course, they're coming back. You're not their woman. You see, that's the arrangement. Y'all keep thinking y'all are couples. Y'all are not a couple. Y'all ain't no couple. So of course he's gonna keep coming back because y'all are not a couple. So you never broke up. So there was never nothing to come back to. All he did had to do was just pick up the phone whenever he wanted to see you or talk to you. He is not your boyfriend. And I feel that most women, they're so used to being in a relationship and whoever you're dating, you date them one time and they call you for 3 days in a row. If they don't call you on the fourth day, oh, something is wrong. Oh, I don't know what's going on. He's cheating on the girl. He's not even with you. So stop going into any type of relationship with that mentality because that man is not. If you don't call him on the fourth day, he don't care. Okay. So keep it the same way. Mhm. Keep it the same way. What is your stand on the LGBT? All them words, all them letters pronounced? That's too many letters. Just make it the whole alphabet and whatever. I don't really care. Do what you do whatever y'all want to do. It doesn't matter. It don't matter to me. I don't care what people be doing behind closed doors. I really don't. I wanted to get a tattoo and a nose ring before I found your channel. Now I enjoy dressing feminine and dainty, losing weight, and looking forward for a provider man. Oh, thank you. I'm beautiful, sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of women um I see that want to like get tattoos and get piercings. They feel that's going to make them stand out somehow, or I feel like they feel like it's going to make them feel more, you know, like an individual. But most women just want that attention, and so they try to get it in that way. I often say, if you can't get attention with dressing and up, doing your hair, nails, and wearing a nice outfit, then level up. A lot of people don't need all that extra stuff until later on, and they done got the bag or whatever, and then like, okay, well, I need to do something different, how. But try other things first before you do all of that stuff to yourself. Because I know a lot of young people do that and then they regret it later on. Um, exactly. Once you understand that you can work on yourself, right? And they got fake tattoos and fake piercings. Do that. Yeah. If you ever get the urge, get the magnetic earrings or the fake stuff. Hmm. Why is my married ex asking me if I plan on getting married? Because he wants to sleep with you. Right. Why do you prefer beautiful but not too smart? What? I prefer paid. I have a fake nose ring. I'm not getting a scar on my face. Yeah. They sell the fake nose rings everywhere, so you don't really need a piercing these days. Rihanna can pull off tattoos and dressing classy. Yeah, because she's a celeb. Hmm. And a musician. Hmm. Oh, you want that book? Rosben.com. Just put .com on the end of his name, girl. There you go. Just scroll down, it'll be there. Should you be celibate? I want to get married. That's up to you and that man. Mhm. If I'm tall, what kind of heel should I wear? I stick with flats. How tall is tall? Like, do what makes you feel more confident. That's what I always say. Women always dress for other women. In other words, dress Her dress will say, "My man can afford this." Okay. How do you let go of someone mentally? Pretend they died. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, I've never had an issue letting go of anybody mentally because I just didn't care enough ever to sit there and think about someone after they decided they didn't want to be with me no more. I'm like, oh well, on to the next. Thank you, super nifty Susie. Why do I keep getting ghosted by men? I'm in shape and considered attractive. Do you talk too much? Is it because you have dark skin? If that's what you think it is, that's what it's gonna be, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm not y'all ain't setting me up for no more questions. If that's what you think it is, then you answered your own question. Um, I asked if you talk too much because every time you're on here, you comment a lot. You talk too much. And when I say you comment a lot, I mean you seem very talkative. Okay. So I would say talk less and be more sensual. Okay. Talk less, be more feminine and sensual. No man should ghost you after a date of being feminine and sensual and talking less because there's still mystery there and allure. They should be calling you as soon as you walk through your door after the date. Did you make it home okay? I sure did. If you ain't doing all of that, why should they call back? You know, you got to reel them in. They might have 5 dates that week. If you didn't stand out, they're not calling back. So femininity will get you to stand out no matter what. So it's hard to be feminine in a semi-sensual. What? Only I like to be aggressive as well. Okay. Hmm. Well, there's a time and place for that, but that's later on. Mhm. How do I avoid toxic girls? By going out alone. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You can meet more people too, especially men, if you go out alone. How to keep the mystery once married? Don't be all up on them. Stay away. Go do other things. Go shopping. Don't always text. Don't tell her where you're going every time you leave the house. Just, I'll be back. They gotta wonder about you. They have to think about you. They have to wonder about you. They have to be like, where does she go? What is she doing? How come she's not answering her text? They have to miss you. But don't make it to the point where they think you're cheating on them. But like, wait a couple of minutes and then text back. Um, walk out and say, "Oh, I forgot to tell you where I was going." Oh well, they don't need to know everything. How important is eye contact? If it's too much, it's creepy. So you just want to swipe them with your eyes. Like, too much is creepy. They don't think you're crazy. Like my contacts are kind of red right now. Make my eye red. You're dating older men because of Shira. Thank you, Janessa, girl. Get your money. Um, when you go alone, why do they ask where your friends? Because that's just a normal question to ask someone sitting alone. You can lie and say, "Oh, they left already," or "They're running late," or "They're not coming, they canceled." Who cares? They just want an excuse to talk to you. Mhm. Or maybe they want to see what your friends look like before they come on to you. And in case somebody cute come along, they can wait. A lot of men do that. Like, I'm gonna wait till your friends get here. See if I can get the best one. Ah, uh-huh. How oh, this young 20-something group, no wonder. Oh, would you recommend that women video or FaceTime men during I mean, maybe once a week, but I think that's too much. Like to me, it's too desperate. Like I could not imagine like I do that with y'all, but I can't see y'all, so it's different. Like I'm gonna be like all self-conscious. Hi, how are you? No, you don't need to see all of that. Just put a picture of yourself up. Come look at your picture. So FaceTime is desperate, baby. I don't like it. It's like, mhm. You know what I look like. Look at my picture. You want to see me? Mm, wait, you know, come see me. I don't know. Or my money. Bring me some money. That's how you gonna come see me. What if people you were dating see the channel and probably don't do the advice you give? That means it's a small world and you're not a good liar and you don't play dumb enough because they shouldn't be able to figure this out if you do it right. Yeah, you got to be a good actress. You don't approach anybody that's an introvert. You allow them to approach you. If you're the woman, they're supposed to be approaching you. You know, how to deal with a dusty that lives around and ghosted you, girl, by getting another man who's not dusty and leveling up. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-mm-mm. How do you stop self sabotage? Get around people that are leveling up, that are good examples. Look to people that are where you want to be. Hmm. How to deal with quiet guys on a date. Um, I mean, silence is golden. I like quiet. Sometimes the awkward silence is where you can connect, make that eye contact. Right. I'd rather die. Mhm. What's a good alias, girl? I don't know. Whatever you figure out, because it's been so long since I made an alias name. Mhm. What are some good fake hobbies to say you have? Good fake hobbies. Hmm. Anything that has to do with giving to charity and helping people so that he wants to give to you. Oh, I love to volunteer at the nursing home. I love to help senior citizens, A, B, C, and D. I like to help my grandma and help her with her garden. That way you can come up with a good old rescue me story because you gave all your money to your grandma because she couldn't pay her bills. And you're so kind and so selfless and giving of self that he's just going to be like, "Oh, I'll help you. You're such a kind soul. You give, 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 and you even sacrifice yourself. How much do you need?" So make sure your hobbies are helping people, even though you're not really doing anything but lie. Mhm. What are your thoughts on wrong channel? Hi Shira, my man asked me to visit him in his country. How do I get him to send money for the trip? I don't know. I don't want to actually tell him to come to you or get the money and then don't go. Girl, that would send the money. I'm coming. I can't go. Coronavirus. We're not letting people fly. Get the money and tell them you can't go. They're not flying. I already bought the ticket. It's non-refundable. Oops. Well. Um, I'm 24 and I'm dating 55, 39-year-old is too young. Good for you. They'll be generous. What topics should we talk about over the phone so it doesn't go to topics like you don't need to be on the phone for more than 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get bored of you. And when quarantine is up, he ain't gonna want to talk to you. And he's gonna be bored of you. He's gonna know everything about you and he's gonna be bored of you. He's gonna go move on to the next. Stop talking on that phone. Okay. Like 5 minutes and then hang it up. I I would talk about the weather, what I can't wait to go do after the quarantine is up, this cute dress I saw online, some cute shoes I saw online, you know, how I miss shopping and how I wish I could go shopping online. I just got a bunch of stuff sitting in my cart. That's the kind of stuff I'll be talking about. I made an Amazon wish list. Hint, hint. I'm so bored. I'm just doing random things like making Amazon wish lists of all the stuff that I wish I could buy. And then I tried to go shopping online, and then I just left everything in my cart because I forgot there's nowhere to go, and plus I don't want to spend that much money. Then I got something to eat, and then I called you. Oh, really? What'd you find? What'd you buy? What'd you get? I didn't buy anything. You want to buy it for me? Huh? Well, how much is it? Oh, it's not that expensive. I'm pretty sure you can more than afford it. It's kind of actually not that expensive at all. Well, how much is it? I'll get it for you. Really? Oh my God, you're so sweet. I'm gonna send you the link. There's my Amazon wish list. It's up on there. Okay. hmm That's your conversation. 5 minutes and click. Oh my God, I gotta go. I'll call you. I'll call you back later. Oh my gosh, I gotta go. Uh huh. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Mm. Don't even tell her why you're going. Just, I gotta go. Then text him. It's like, oh my God, the garbage man was coming by and I had to run out. I wish I had someone to take out garbage for me. Now he thinks you need him. Well, I could have came over and take it off for you. Oh my God, I just messed up all my nails too. I need some new nails. What to do if he wants your address to send flowers or designer handbag? Make a Amazon wish list. Put the bag on there and the flowers. And he can't see your address if you click on hide address in the settings. And he can order them, pay for them, and Amazon will ship them to you without him ever knowing your address. So make those Amazon wish lists. hmm hmm Someone says P.O. Box, right? Yeah, they have some postal places, like neighborhood postal places or the post office you can use. Who is more feminine, a teacher or a nurse? Definitely a teacher. 29 is still young, but your 20s is prime time for getting the bag. That's right. hmm Do I think revenge is good? Only if it's getting your money and leveling up out of their range. You know. Here's what I think. If you can put effort and energy into leveling up, that is revenge, and you benefit from it, and you can get another man, and you can get money. So why don't you do all those things? And that is the best revenge. By leveling yourself up, replacing that person with money, with somebody with money, and looking too good for them ever. Total revenge, and you benefit from it and get something out of it. You had men connect to me via LinkedIn wanting to chat and to take me on a date after the quarantine. Is this a good idea? Sure. Set it up. Where do you want to go after the quarantine? Don't be on the phone with them all day though. Y'all will meet, maybe talk once, make a date, and that's it. Maybe text every couple of days, but don't make it a thing because you'll get bored. hmm Yeah, I'm not really super quarantined. I go out every day. Psh, I go somewhere every day. I'm like, I know you can't really go into in any dates or restaurants, but there are places that are open. You can walk around, you can like meet up stuff. But I go out every day. Um, Presidents and vice president love trying to holla. Can't believe you guys are up. Oh, you're not alone, Crystal. If someone hurts you so much, do you think you can forgive her? I don't hurt like that. I just move on. I don't know. Like I'm too old. Like I'm just like I've lived so long that all these little things that hurt the young people, it's like I laugh. Ha 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 ha. But then I think about, when this happens to my children, when they get their first heartbreak or when they get hurt or whatever. Um, that's the lesson not to give more than you receive. Okay. This is the lesson. Stop giving more than you are receiving, and it won't hurt. Okay. Think about this. If that person was giving you more than you were giving them and the relationship ended, you wouldn't barely notice. You would just be like, oh well, on to the next. It was good while it lasted. You wouldn't be devastated or feel at a loss because you gained. So let that be a lesson. Stop giving so much. It's too much. You're smothering them and it's disgusting. It's too much. Men don't like all that smothering and it's like an overload and an overdose and they get disgusted of it and they want to get as far away from you as possible. So back off and let them chase you and never let them catch you except to pay for stuff and to take you shopping and to pay them bills. Okay? Never let them catch you. Just be like, I guess we can go out. Let's go eat. Make sure the restaurant is right by the mall or the shopping center you want to go to. Oh, let's go here first. I want to try this on. Then we can go eat. Make it be about you, not about them, but about you. Then you won't feel this way. They will. Okay? Andrea, stop comparing yourself to other women. If you on Instagram and you keep comparing yourself to women on Instagram, stop following them. Follow ugly women. Then you're gonna feel extra confident. Okay. If you're on Instagram following people look better than you, stop following them and go find some ugly people and follow all of the ugly people, and you will feel beautiful. Okay. Like, dang, I look good today. Look at, I'm the best one on the feed. Bam. Okay. There's a lot of women that had the plastic surgery. They be getting all that stuff on them. Fake tan, wigs, makeup, Botox. And if you haven't had anything done and you sit on there and they got silicone everywhere and you just regular and haven't had anything done, of course you're going to feel like you need that. Go find somebody with a flat booty, no lips, and go follow them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Thank you, Frenchie. $400 shopping. Guy just told me he married. Fourth date admitted he married. Now comfortable bringing up about his wife and kids in combo. Let him vent. Girl, tell him you need something like something that costs money, baby. Oh, let him vent, but also tell him what you need. I need a new phone, baby. Oh my God, my phone. I need a new phone. Oh my gosh, my car. I need new tires. It's gonna come. He has to pay you now. Like definitely has to pay you. So make sure you allow him to vent, but get your money. Mhm. You gotta be like, "Ugh, I can't believe this. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Are you serious?" Then quickly change the subject because he thinks you're gonna break up with him, and then talk about, "Oh my God, my phone is so old. I need a new phone. I hate my phone." So now that you're upset, now that he's told you the news, now that you've changed the subject to your phone, he's gonna offer to buy you a phone. Go get your phone, or whatever you need. Mhm. Right. What did you want to be as a child, Shira? I wanted to be something that I'll probably be when I become an old lady. Um, I wanted to be a world traveling archaeologist, and I'll probably just be a world traveler that visits ancient places instead, because maybe I'll write a book on it. I don't know. What's the difference with, well, envious and comparing? If you don't like the way you look, then change it, baby. That's the best thing you can do. If you don't like what you see in the mirror, then fix it. Get you some makeup, get you some eyebrow pencils, get you some lipstick, some blush, and draw on what you want to see. If you can't change it with makeup and contouring, then you need to take the next step towards your happiness. I don't know, whatever that is. Right? Hmm. Hmm. Why are you asking me these weird questions? This the only English you know or something? Would I ask, would I want to be with somebody I loved or somebody who loved me? Somebody who loved me, because that's how you're going to get everything you want. How to increase your allowance? Ask for more. I need more. Emergency. I paid my grandma's rent. I'm short. I need help. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. Cry. If you are working, what amount would you think would be smart to save every month? What are your goals? What are you trying to accomplish? I I don't know how much you make, so I don't know. I would at least try to save 200 if I could, if I don't make a lot of money. Um, if you make a lot of money, save 1,000. Please help us Africans to New America with some survival and green card game. Girl, if you look good, like that's hard. Like y'all are always asking me about this green card. That is hard. It is hard because men don't want to go through all that legal stuff. It's like they gotta look into your account, they gotta monitor you. It's like a long process, and a lot of men don't want. You gotta find the oldest, ugliest, cripplest, wheelchair bound, dude that just need a nurse that will do all of that for free healthcare. Okay, That's my best answer. It's just like it's so draining to explain to people that it's a long legal process, and most men are not going to follow through. Okay, so go get you the oldest, ugliest thing in a wheelchair and propose. Okay, that's the best thing I can. And then, like in 2 years, you out. Peace out. Divorce. That would be your best bet. Find somebody that needs a nurse for free, and mm, little stuff around the house. You got your green card. You roll them around that wheelchair, make them some breakfast, and then in 2 years, you out. Unless he got good insurance and you on as the beneficiary. Okay. You said someone that's disabled. Yep. Girl, find you somebody that's disabled. They will hop on it quick. Uh-huh. There a man down who want to come and visit me. Okay. Is he coming with the money and gifts? Not supposed to show up empty handed to people's house. Right. Y'all are silly. How to get out of the feeling of loser in life. All my ex who dumped me are happily married. Stop looking at marriage as an accomplishment because anybody can get married. You see, we're trying to find her somebody in a wheelchair. Um, are you happy? Do you have what you want? Have you accomplished the things that you want to accomplish? You know, um, I would never feel like a loser because I'm gonna be winning. I ain't gonna be worried about everybody else because I'm going to be winning. See what you do when you start looking at other people? You miss out on being a winner yourself. So stop paying attention to them and start paying attention to yourself and do what you need to do. If he spent 100K, I might marry him. Do you believe that everything happened for a reason? If you make it happen. Yeah, I do, actually. Mimi, thank you. You met a 62-year-old retired male 7 months ago. You're 31. He says I can stop working. He will take care of me and my son. He will pay for our school and all without sex. Should I move in? He's white. I'm black. I get 1K as an allowance. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. Let me think about this. 62, retired. Where does this is? Have a house? Does he have a nice house? She don't got to sleep with him. So you're just gonna be the roommate that he pays. Mhm. Well, I don't know, like, it depends on if that's gonna better your life or make it worse. Like, are you moving out of a bad situation into a better situation if you're moving in with him? Is he only being with you, like, how long have you known him? Is he trying to get next to your child? Interesting. Only 1,000 a month. How about he gets you your own apartment and he can come visit sometimes? That would be my offer. How about you just get me an apartment? I'll let you come visit sometimes. We can watch TV and talk. I can spend 1K in an hour. I know. Like, I would never move my child in with some guy I just met. You can get an apartment. He can pay for it. Hmm. Right. He he got a kid. He needs to get her an apartment or marry her. Mhm. How long? I don't know. Like, to me, I'm gonna need some extra stuff on top of that. Look, what else? Like, I don't know. Like, if a man is bold enough to move you in with your child, is he trying to marry you, or it's just you just live in, friend? I know you're not gonna sleep with him, so I don't know what situation you're coming out of. So if it's better, I say try to get the apartment first. At least try that. You want companionship? Yeah, but you don't know if he crazy, bipolar. If you walk around naked in the middle of the night, you don't know nothing. Like, if you do, I don't know, but you might need to figure that out. Did you look up his record? Did you do a background check on him? Do all of that because I think you bringing a child into it. You need to do a little extra research. Um, what is the most important thing you would like others to learn from your social media profiles? That I'm about my money. Okay. How many wives and kids does he have? He got kids? He would become controlling. You couldn't see other people. Um, like, honestly, I would try to get an apartment. Mm. Your man slept with your cousin and he's willing to give me $4 a week. Oh, it's Miss Payne. Miss Payne, Miss Payne. Girl, why only four? He can't find a $5 bill? Mhm. Y'all are silly. Do you believe that every child is a potential genius? Are you a robot? Are you artificial intelligence? Do you believe that Siri is your best friend? Um, don't you sound like a robot? He got fired from McDonald's, girl. During the Rona, they need extra help too. He must have been doing real bad. He must have been sneaking there in the back and eating them chicken nuggets. Which men become good fathers? Um, Men that actually want to be fathers, the ones that talk about it all the time. I think men that make good fathers are very like talkative about wanting to have kids. Oh, let's have kids. Not like because they want to sleep with you and trap you, but like they're really making future plans and talking about baby names and how they gonna coach little league and all that kind of stuff. Those type, and usually they'll have had good fathers as an example. Hmm. Chicken nugget. Men who want too many children will be good fathers. Right. Hmm. If he's rich, I'll give him 5 kids. Girl, that's too many. Mhm. Uh-huh. A man who want too many. Ooh, no. Anyway, y'all, it's about time for me to go, but I hope that y'all are working towards something every day so that you don't look back in 2 or 3 years and be like, oh my God, I didn't do anything, you know. Everyone having kids before marriage nowadays. Yeah. Well, I need that ring in that bag first. I need a guarantee. I'll purchase the wheelchair. Thanks for the help. Hmm. What's the most important thing you believe should apply when reaching their potential after the lockdown? I think people are too formal about this. I think your potential is whatever you see yourself as and feel happy and successful within. Whatever that is, that's your potential. When you can walk around and say, I'm good, I did everything I need to do. I could hang it up now, you know. So to me, that's reaching your potential. Like, I made it here and there's nowhere else to go and I'm good. There's nothing else you wish you shoulda, coulda, woulda done. So that's reaching your highest potential when you don't have anything like, oh, I should have done that. Instead, I spent all this time with a Dusty and trying to chase behind him. You know, be working on something else instead of chasing around a Dusty. Level up, get you a sponsor, aka Sugar Daddy, and work on something for yourself. And then when you do that, you know, you'll feel like at least like you didn't miss out on anything, right? Because if you're not doing nothing, you're gonna get bored and whiny like a lot of women do and be nagging their husbands and oh, you're gonna find stuff uh, to worry about. You're gonna look for stuff to complain about. You're gonna be like trying to find stuff to be upset about when there's nothing, absolutely nothing to be upset about. It's just that you don't have anything to do. Like I have talked to so many women that can't be happy even though they have like this and that, and they want to go and do something else. And like, look, you have everything that you need and want, but you're just bored. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why don't you start a business? Why don't you write a book? Why don't you volunteer if that's what you want to do? Why don't you go? Why don't you do a puzzle? I don't know. But when too many people have too much time on their hand, they start to create things that are wrong. So if you're living that life, you got to make sure that you stay doing something that is going to make you happy. It doesn't even matter what it is, just anything, girl. Shopping online, looking at a magazine, trying on your clothes. I don't know, but you got to keep yourself busy because too many people are writing me and just like telling me, like, oh, well, this one thing is wrong. And, like, okay, so throw the whole thing away and start over. Well, I can't do that. Well, then find something else to do. Focus on something else to do. You know, So people are just very, I think it's the quarantine as well. People are just very blah right now and they need to focus on something else. Do what you love. Exactly. Do something different. Like if you don't know what you want to do, just write down like 5 ideas on a piece of paper, close your eyes and point, and that's what you go do. Right. And if you're that bored, do that. Get a board game or something. I don't know. Close your eyes and like twirl around in your closet and whatever your finger is touching, that's what you put on that day. I don't know. If y'all are getting this bored in quarantine. Uh-huh. Everyone at home all day, people get real nitpicky. Well, then go out. Go take a drive. You can go drive your car. You can go through a drive-through. You can go walk in a park, you know. You told a 49-year-old man that you like jewelry and watches, but he didn't respond. Should I girl, that who says I like jewelry and watches? Girl, he's probably afraid you gonna steal his watch. I like jewelry and watches. That means I'm a gold digger. He's like, nope, I'm out. Good luck. Drive-in movies are open. Y'all still got drive-in movies? You're teaching yourself how to install a lace front. Good for you. What makes me cry? Ooh, onions. Somebody asked me what made me cry. Onions. When I'm chopping them, okay? Top golf. Is that open still? I'm trying to be fly out this quarantine. Like, yeah. After the quarantine, I'm like, do I really want to go back to the nail shop? These are so convenient. And I'll spend way less time. It takes like 2 hours to get my nails done. Like, it's 2 hours out of my life. Hmm. Golf is open. I guess because you can stay 6 feet away from people, huh? Um, they don't come off if you like file your nail, your real nail, like across and make it kind of rough. And then you put the glue on. Like, I think one has popped off, but I was like opening a box and it was real, like the tape was stuck. But no, they haven't popped off for like days since I put them on. Keep up the well, okay. So while y'all are here, while I have y'all here, what do y'all want to see on my vlog since y'all are here and I can get it right now? I could put down some ideas. Some ideas. Thank you. By looking within, yes, knowing what you want and executing it in every situation, knowing what you want going in. That way You don't allow people to misdirect you or waste your time. Thank you. So know what you want first, and then no one can talk you out of it, and no one can deter you from your path. There you go. Mm-hmm. Closet, girl. Yeah. I'm gonna have to hire somebody to do my closet. It's a mess. I, I it's like a lot of clothes and shoes and purses. I need to have when this all is over, I'm going to get my closet done. You're right because it's the other people who deter you. Right. You gotta I would say get a planner. That has helped me so much. Whenever I'm really goal oriented, I write everything down that I need to do. Even if I don't do all of it, I'm gonna do some of it. And if I didn't write it down, I would have probably done none of it. So I say write stuff down with like a checklist, um, and at least check a few things off of it every day. Plan stuff like that you probably won't do, but then you'll feel good if you do it. Like, oh, I'm going to declutter one shelf today in my bathroom under the cabinet. Just like if you're trying to organize or something. But just do one thing a day. And if you don't get to it, then have an option that you can do something else. Like, okay, well, if I don't do that, then I have to do this. So it'll be like either you do this or you do that. You don't have a way out. And that's how you keep yourself pushing forward. Uh-huh. You write them down and you're more likely to achieve, right? Journaling is great for growth and progression, right? Shira, please do vlog updated version of your daily supplement intake. Hmm. Okay. I put that in the vlog. My perfume collection. I have that on my beauty channel already. Mm-hmm. A Shira Star. Mow the lawn and after you're done, we can zoom. He is out the door. What? Stop fear and get money. Blog. What's the fear for? Either way, you ain't gonna get no money if you don't get up and get it. Or go. Skincare routine. I have that on my first blog. Is that on my first blog? Which hmm. Unapologetic LL. I'm trying to get those checks, unemployment paychecks. I think it's very cool that your mind is so powerful that you even keep these videos going for so long just by reading the chat comments and responding. Takes that. Thank you, L. Sprinkle Sprinkle. If an ex is not paying, it's very simple not to pay attention. Why do I know everything, but I still think about that dusty? What should I do to forget that dust? Get another man that is not dusty. Get another one that ain't dusty. You know, think about it. If you've ever broken up with somebody and you quickly replace them, you didn't think about them anymore. You was done. You was like, I hope he don't call because I'm with my new man. Get another one. Don't even care if they're going to be around long. Just occupy yourself with getting to know someone else. Hmm. Even if it's just a friend who's a guy, occupy your time so you're not thinking. Okay. Time vlog about various topics. Okay, I'll stick some in there. I do have one coming up. Well, did I delete it? Yeah, vlog on etiquette. Yes, go to the etiquette channel. I will leave the link below. I'm not going to waste my time blogging about etiquette. Y'all can figure that out. Be proper. There you go. Say please and thank you. Cover your mouth when you cough. I honestly just like the kind of vlogs you've been doing. Oh, thank you. I shall continue. Me and my twin are currently watching Shira. Hey, twins. Thank you. Skin like caramel, aka Twilight. Do you believe about reincarnation? Sure. I'm not gonna be doing the basic blah stuff. Like there's people that specialize in etiquette. I don't. There's people that specialize in certain things. I'm just gonna do, you know, something I can touch on and be helpful with, but top 10 favorite things, you pick the topic. Top 10 favorite things. um, I'll think about that because I don't really know. Top 10 favorite. Hmm. Maybe I'll do lipsticks or something. Some type of makeup. When I try to explain to women that in order to be successful in a relationship and get all you need to think mostly of yourself and goals. They say they want true love. That's messed up. I want true love. hmm The thing about true love, it doesn't last forever. Like if you ever watch like young couples and they're all lovey dovey and in that honeymoon stage and they're young, you know, they think that is true love. Mhm. Okay. And once they stay together, like let's just say they get married, right? After about 5 years, it's not going to be like it was in the beginning. So, then what? Hey, Sash. Can I borrow your phone? Yeah, it's right there on the floor. Then what are they going to do? They're going to get depressed because it's not like it was because people get used to each other and relationships evolve. Thank you, Sasha. So, you know, people go bald, people get fat. Are they still going to be in true love? So, you really got to think about it. I've seen some people that were all lovey dovey. They were the beautiful couple. And then you come back 5 years later, one is bald, one is fat. And they look miserable. I'm like, ooh, I thought y'all was in love though. Good thing I married for money. Or good thing I married for stability. Should I say? I can't say I married for money anymore because trolls, because broke trolls will come and try to correct me, even though, they still live with their mother. So let me say I married for stability. Can't say I married for money because they think I'm supposed to be married to a billionaire or a millionaire or something like that. Mhm. Right. I will never ever marry for love again. What do you think about the concept of power dressing? It sounds 80ish. Sounds like something from the 80s. Sounds like you about to walk in with a big old red blazer on and a bow, right? Love is a word they use to control women emotionally, right? In what order should you watch my videos? Cat's over there. just look up anything that you are wondering about. Because, like, usually I title my videos, like, it'll be the first 30 minutes mostly, on certain topics. So, whatever you think you need to start on, just type it in on my channel page. Like, click on the video, click where it says videos on my channel page, and then there'll be a search bar. Type in a couple of words, and any video pertaining to that will pop up. I have like 1,000 videos, girl. You just start anywhere. There's too many. I don't know where to start. Just type in the keywords that you're looking for. She been on here a long time. I know. I'm about to go. I was just trying to get vlog ideas. You can do vlog discussing your thoughts about leveling up without the interruption of question. Yeah, I'll throw some of that in there too. That's a good idea. Thank you. Um, I love your story time. Yeah, I will never, ever, ever marry. Oh, okay, I read that. Are leaders doing enough? Girl, I don't know. Shira quotes. Okay. Never gonna get what you want chasing. Okay, so writing. I'm warm, maybe color that flatters your skin. Hmm. Hmm. What are your thoughts on? I don't even know. Me Too movement. What are my thoughts on Me Too movement? That's old. I thought that was done. I'm asking for a topic on writing ebooks. Okay. My mental health is not doing too good. I am sorry. Maybe you should go to sleep and maybe have sweet dreams. And dream. Think about what you want to do after quarantine when it lifts, and have a peaceful rest. Drift off into the wonderland, dream world. Um, what would I do if I was 35 and no man? Would you think of freezing your eggs? Freezing my eggs? What was you doing the whole time? Like, what was you doing in your 20s? Or did you have a man and then y'all broke up and it was not what you thought it was going to be? Honestly, if I was not married by the time I was 35, I would go ahead and just have me a kid, because like time is ticking and I don't want to be the old lady in the kindergarten class and everybody else young. I want to have arthritis when my kid go to kindergarten. So I'm go ahead and just have me a child and get to raising my child, because if you wait any longer, you're gonna be too old. You know what I'm saying? I know Janet Jackson did it at 50, but okay, Janet Jackson is Janet Jackson. She got nannies. She got people that carry her purse for her. Come on. Mhm. Where have you been married for 7 years? You got a child, still love each other, but I do help him out with groceries. How do you suggest telling him he needs to pay for everything since he is used? Um, just tell him you don't got it. Tell him you paid your grandma's rent. See if he come through. See if he a real man and he gonna step up to the plate. I had to buy my grandma's groceries this month, so you gonna have to buy. You know, give him the opportunity to step up first. You know, oh, that's okay. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. Let him have the opportunity. So she's gonna need help every month. You think you got the groceries from now on? Sure. There you go. So, yeah, always make it up and let them have the chance to say, okay, well, I'll do it. What are my thoughts on misogyny? Can't do nothing about it. How about dealing with the anger of wasting time being a pygmisha? Ooh. Um, you have to forgive yourself and learn and move forward. There's nothing you can do about the past. It's already done. Don't repeat it. That's all you can do. There's nothing else you can do. Do a shopping vlog showing newcomers how to dress for freestyle. I don't I don't date and I don't freestyle anymore, you know. So I don't date or freestyle anymore. So you won't really be seeing any dating or freestyling clothing in my closet since I don't date or freestyle. But the best thing I can do is kind of like maybe post up pictures of people with certain outfits on or something like that on the screen. But honestly, that's self-explanatory. Like I really don't need to dress y'all, do I? Pink dresses that ain't up your booty, okay? Classy, sexy. Maybe baby blue, maybe a nude dress, anything in a feminine color that's fitted and doesn't show everything, but is still considered sexy. You could do a skirt, you could do some sort of wrap dress that's fitted well, maybe show a little bit, wear heels or whatever. Purse, make sure your nails done, just look like a lady. That's it. I should not have to hold people by their hand and tell them how to dress. Go on Pinterest and type in classy feminine dresses. You know, if whatever I pull out of my closet is not going to be something that you can freestyle in. Okay. I mean, maybe one or two. Of course, I still have all that, but you know, mhm. You love your Chanel. Mm. Mm. If you had $1 billion, what would you do just for fun? Buy Neverland. Duh. I keep telling y'all, I will buy Neverland Ranch. Mhm. And save the rest and figure out what else I'm gonna do. Would you say over time you have grown to be affectionate? No, I have probably grown to be less affectionate actually because I have children. So, you know, it's kind of like when you have kids, you become more affectionate to those kids because that is where your true nature and nurture is supposed to go to a child or children. Um, because that's what it's for, you know. It's for your children to feel safe, nurtured, cared for, and loved. And I think that's what a lot of women are looking for in a man. And then, when they don't find it or when the man has trouble reciprocating that, they get mad. But that's for children, you know? Yeah, I would buy Neverland. I'm an auntie and I'm that way with my niece. The nurturing and love is everything. She can't no more. You getting a woman accountant and lawyer, EFF these men. Okay. Honestly, as long as you get in your bag and you happy, that's all you gotta be. Um, as long as you get in your bag and you're happy, do what you gotta do. And I'll consider some of these vlog ideas, but I'm getting ready to go. I actually have one that I just have to do the voiceover, and I'm gonna put it out because it's already basically done. It's not very long because I'm on quarantine and it's boring. But I might stick something in there, one of those ideas in there, because I haven't finished it yet. Hmm. Any tips on slow down graying hair? Oh, yeah, hair dye, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Actually, copper. I have copper drops on my Etsy store. I have silver, these elixir drops, and I have gold and platinum. And so these also help you with anti-aging. Um, Copper helps reverse graying hair. And so my Etsy store is called Dark Realm, DARKREALM. And you'll just see like a bottle or like some drops like that look like this on the picture or whatever. So, or you can get some wherever you shop and get it. Copper is also anti-aging. Hmm. All right. So y'all go get that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, y'all hit the like button as y'all go out. I got multiple incomes. Yep. I can't even remember how many ways I'm getting paid no more. Shoot. I just keep making them, piling them up. Um, Let me see if I can get the link. I'll just link it below, y'all. Hold on one second. It's on my desktop. Hold on. So do you want the copper or just the whole page? I'll just link y'all the whole page. Copy, paste. Okay, I also put it in the description and in the in the comments on the permanent section too. Yeah. Hmm. Which one helps with depression? Phase one. I have phase 1 through 7, and then I have the separate silver, gold, platinum, and copper. If you are feeling depressed, start with phase one. Phase one will help you get up and start doing things. It will get you up and energetic and ready to start something new. It forces and pushes out the stuff that does not benefit you, and it allows you to, want to do better. So, a lot of people have told me that phase one has brought them out of all of that. So, and then phase two gives you a lot of energy, but it somewhat raises your libido. So be careful. Okay. If you're going to be doing a lot of creative projects or a lot of um, organizing and stuff, yeah, after you finish phase one, you can start phase two. But don't start phase two with nothing to do. You got to be busy. Okay. Mm-hmm. What areas would you move to in Houston to be surrounded by provider men? Huh. Where I am now, Katie. It's on the outskirts of Houston. It's just like the suburbs, the suburban. But in the main city, because I would be looking for older men, I'd go to like River Oaks or Uptown Park or the Galleria area. And they have lots of high rises and stuff like that over there. Downtown is a good place to go. I think there was an article that said downtown Houston is one of the top spots that women meet sugar daddies. So, um, those places. Me and James used to live downtown in a high rise. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. What areas would you move to Houston to be oh, you already read that. Mhm. Um, I like him. What? The age difference is cute, no. What? Oh, who are y'all talking about? Other people, other couples or whatever? Oh, God. Doo, doo, doo. What would you do if you found out James had a sugar baby? I would laugh. I would actually laugh because, like, because he's always home. It's like, dang, James is always home. If he ain't home, he's on his way home from the grocery store or, getting something to eat, but he's always at home. Right. He's talking about Nick Jonas. Wha what about him? Mhm. Would I remember your stories earlier, but you guys living in the high rise? Uh-huh. Yeah, before we had kids. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's why you date old boy men. No one all running streets and should arrive in a few days. No one's still running the streets looking for the next best thing, right? Uh-huh. Jane's favorite place to go? The grocery store. Ah, just ordered phase one. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So now it's the grocery store. Yep. Y'all gotta when manifesting, is it best to ask for what you want or forget about it and to keep asking? If you're asking, first of all, you're coming from a place of lack. If you're asking, if you're wanting, you don't have it, so you're coming from a place of want. So all you're going to manifest is more wanting and more asking. You're not going to manifest anything. You got to manifest having. And oh, I'm so thankful for A, B, C, and D. I am so glad I found me a sugar daddy that pays all my bills. Even though you haven't found nothing, that's what you need to say. See? Because you're already thankful for something that you haven't received yet. So you're on a frequency of being thankful for something that means you have to receive it. So work backwards from the result. It should come in instructions, like a couple of drops of the silver. Like I'll take like this one is almost empty. I'll take like a half a dropper of the silver every day, like about right. And also like if you're a manifester, use a manifesting journal and write down what you're thankful for, even if you don't have it yet. It's like I am so thankful for A, B, C, and D. Like me and the kids did that like years ago, and we checked off everything. You know, so you can like if you get bored because you're in quarantine, you can get magazines or print out stuff from the computer and like cut it out and paste it in your manifestation journal. Maybe a house you want, or a dress you like, or a vacation you want to go on. Just make it fun and interesting, and like all that energy that you're putting into it is also helping you bring it to yourself faster. Hmm. Right. I don't. You said a vision board on Pinterest. Yeah. I don't like physical vision boards because I don't want everybody in my business. Like, oh, what you manifesting? You don't want people looking at your stuff that don't uh, want the same things for you. And plus, it's too big and bulky. I just rather have a journal. I don't like people in my business either. I live alone. Yeah. Yeah, I did a vision board for the first time this year with my sister and the kids and stuff, and it was too big and bulky. I threw that thing in the trash because I already had everything that I wanted anyway. So I'm like, I already did everything on the vision board. So next, like honestly, I can I do a lot. I do more than most people do in 5 years, like in a month. So, you know, when I have like a goal, I'll say, okay, well, I want to do A, B, C, and D, and then I'll work on it until it is done. It's like, oh, okay, well, I have this going on, and I have that going on, and then also have this, and also have that, and then I'm doing those things. And so most people will talk about doing one of those things for years, you know. So when I get to do, and you know what, these drops they really help. Like the phase one, that's what really got me going. When I first started taking them, um, you'll see that I started my business channels and all that kind of stuff. So it gives you a lot of energy and drive. That's one for real. Um, if you're gonna buy them something, you better buy them some in big. Right, right. Oh, this one is just silver though. This is good for your immune system, and you don't you. This is good to take, especially with all this stuff going around. This is antimicrobial, antiviral, antifungal, and you take it like a daily supplement to prevent illness. Like even when stuff wasn't floating around, I took it. That's why I never got sick. Yes, this it's the nano crystalline silver nanoparticles. These are the crystalline silver nanoparticles. And it says use 5 to 15 drops 1 to 2 times a day. Um, right. Mhm. Anyway, thank y'all. I will see y'all on my blog. Hey, that'll be coming out maybe tomorrow or the next day. So y'all stay tuned. Bye.